It's time to go up a size.
This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Tuesday afternoon, the 7th of March, 2023. And you, my friends, are listening to the Big Show, Hoodie J, Minogue, and Keyzie, you mad bastard, to take you through the afternoon. And Minogue, you absolute stud. How's life?
Yeah, going pretty grousey, you sick son of a bee, you absolute brain, yeah.
Nice, got it.
Not you, mate. No, another beautiful day. I think that's, 50 in a row now we've had up in Auckland.
I think so, mate. I think so, yeah. It's very nice.
Beautiful.
You're looking very tanned as well.
Yeah, I am pretty brown at the moment. I don't know what the guts is there. I think because my skin's getting pretty old and thin, it browns up a bit quicker.
Yeah.
Just one of the perks, Keyzie, one of the perks.
I tell you what it actually does to you, Minogue, because you're not wearing your shirt in the studio at the moment. It really shows off how cut you are.
Oh, I'm ripped
you know
to
what
bits.
I mean?
Ripped to bits.
Amazing stuff. How are you, Keyzie, you mad bastard?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty good. I am enjoying the sunshine as well, although I've got a shirt on because this is a professional workplace.
Yeah. But you got your hat on backwards.
Yeah, that's cool.
That?
That's cool, though. You know,
and
it's
you're
fashion.
wearing a pair of ripped shorts.
Anti-fashion.
Yeah, but, you can't see the shorts below the desk,
with a T-shirt with stains all over it.
You got heaps
but at least it's covered.
hair coming out of your nose.
Yeah, but I can't help that. It's just my nose, you know?
And weirdly, you're only wearing one shoe.
I can't find the other one, actually. If anyone's seen that.
Yeah, that's all good.
Hey, you're looking good, though, Jase.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, well, I've reached an age in my life now, fellas, where I need to look after myself a little bit.
Oh, you do.
So you notice that I'm looking good, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
No, it's sort of just
because sometimes I feel like, I've been sort of parading in front of my wife since I've been going to the gym.
Oh,
you know what I mean? With my shirt off and stuff.
That's a waste of time.
She doesn't even bat an eye.
Diminishing returns, the old marriage, brother.
It is.
Yeah.
Hey, as always, at this time of the day, we love to know where are you listening to the show, and most importantly, what are you wearing? Text us 3483, and let's get into it with a bit of the old exponents.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed, the exponents here on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon, 8 minutes past 4 o'clock. Great to have your company if you're just joining us. What are the people saying, fellas, on 3483?
There's a billion texts as always pouring in here, Jase.
Good,
people love
because I'd hate to think that people weren't making the effort, Mogi. You know what I mean?
Well, how about this one? This one warms your cockles. Give me some BK, you sick sons of bees. Da-dooge. Cheers, Will.
Okay, maybe we will after 6 o'clock.
Can we get him some burger dollars there? Cheers, pugs, man. Appreciate it, brother.
Hey, big buddy. Shout out to Patterson Builders working in Kaikohe. Lots of love to Nate Dog.
Oh, Nate Dog.
Yeah.
God, he's a character, isn't he?
He's an absolute sicko on the old firewater.
Yeah, totally, mate. Howls like a wolf at the moon.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, far out. Just driving home from work in my council work uniform, living off of you ratepayers. Cheers.
Backbone.
Yeah, it's backbone right there.
Massive backbone.
That's a big backbone right
Hey,
there.
I'm just filling out the census here, fellas. I thought I might as well kill two birds in one stone with one stone, you know what I mean?
Due today? Is today the last day?
Yeah,
is that right?
I think
the
so.
only day.
Only day.
It's pretty tedious, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, look, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So all it is, I don't know if you know this, Keyzie, probably not. All you do is you fill out how many people are staying at your house tonight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tonight. So, for example, traditionally I've only got 3 people that stay at my house. But tonight I've got Grandma Sue's here.
Right.
My wife's sister and my wife's sister's friend. They're all staying tonight because Harry Styles is on. Grandma Sue's not here for Harry Styles, but I'm sure if she went, she would have loved it.
Don't even get me started on Harry Styles.
Oh, yeah.
How hot, man.
And so now, not only do I have to put them up, give them a place to sleep, something to eat probably. They're probably going to want to have a shower at some point. I have to fill out a census for them as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
sucks,
I just ask, how much is too much, man, when it comes to whānau, when it comes to family? I mean, I give and I give and I give, Keyzie. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm asking you, how much is too much?
Oh. Well, I mean, in my personal opinion, having your nan come and stay, that's pretty nice, right? You can never have enough of that.
Well, right.
That's just my personal opinion.
The issue that I have with it too, Mogi, is ask your occupation here. And I mean, I'm a man of many talents. I've got about 50 occupations. You know what I mean? You can never fit them all in there.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't got time to sit here at the computer and write out all of my occupations.
Well, funnily enough, I don't ask you that.
Oh, what am I looking at then? Oh, it's restricted driving license.
Well, you oh my.
That's.
If they do
how
ask,
did I get on that?
Well, look, Jase, I'm just happy to see you've logged into your computer for the first time in about a month.
Yeah.
Pretty good. So, no, it's not bad. So you just go in there. Who lives in the house? What's their relationship to you?
Right.
So, for example, my daughter, I ticked the box that said daughter.
Daughter, nice.
Yeah.
Smart.
And then you just say who's going to be there tonight and what's your house like. They ask you some personal stuff about your house.
Yeah.
Who owns it?
Yeah.
Do you own it?
Oh,
no,
I
I don't
always-
own it. I rent it. Who do you rent it from? Is it a person? Yeah, it's a person. How much do you pay? Mind your business.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I reckon.
Get your bloody nose out of it.
What I find very awkward about the whole thing is, how I fit Terry in the picture. You know what I mean? Because he's living with us full time now, and it's like,
Well, is he going to be there tonight?
is he a companion? What would I describe him?
They sort of give you a bunch of options, don't they? And then you got to go other, and then you put in wife, personal trainer.
Yeah.
I guess is the only way to do it.
Or do they have any others like, as you say, companion or
Consigliere.
friend? Or even...
Because he's sleeping in my bed at the moment.
Friend
too,
with benefits.
I think you could...
Oh, yeah, friend with benefit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
so
you go.
something like that just clears things up a bit, I think.
Oh, bugger, I'm still on the restricted license here. I shouldn't have put that in there. But have you filled Jules out, Keyzie?
No, not yet, doing that tonight.
Yeah.
Good on
I'm
you,
going to
mate.
get the cops onto you because I don't reckon you're going to do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you've got that vibe of someone who doesn't think it's important.
I think it's very important to do the census, thank you, Mogi. And everyone else in New Zealand should do it tonight as well.
Good on you, mate.
Yeah.
Here's the Colt.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
The Colt there on the Hauraki Big Show Tuesday afternoon, 16 minutes past 4 o'clock, Mogi.
Just had a text come through here on 3483. Hey guys, fancy a bum?
A what?
A bum. But I've already got one.
Maybe it means like a bum on a cigarette, because you know how you guys like darts?
To bum a cigarette. Fancy a bum. Yeah. It's not very
Oh, look,
good.
I'm quite partial to a bum, to be honest. But, like you, I've got my own, thanks.
I love a nice bum.
Oh, look,
my
I'm
bum?
a big fan of a nice bum.
Yeah.
You've got a nice bum.
Thanks, babe.
Keezie's, yours is blown out a bit.
Mine's blown out a bit. I've got a great bum, thank you.
Do you?
You have had.
Hey, now listen, Mogi, you mentioned earlier you got family coming over.
They're already here.
You love it, don't you?
I do, yeah.
It's funny because my daughter just came back from overseas. Bloody 24 hours of travelling for my wife's birthday over the weekend there. Get this, man. Get this. She walks in the house, goes into the spare room, unpacks all her stuff, comes out into the kitchen, opens up the dishwasher and starts unpacking the dishwasher, puts all the bowls in the completely wrong place.
In the cupboard, you mean?
In the cupboard, yeah.
Well, that's nice
and
of
it's
her, though.
like,
Whose side are you on, Keyzie?
how disrespectful can you be?
Yeah.
You waltz into my house, you immediately start unloading the dishwasher, then she goes and helps herself to a muesli bar. Do I look like, I'm made of money, you know what I'm saying?
Those are for the school lunches.
And it's also like, do you guys want a cup of tea or can I get you a coffee or something? It's like, you mean my tea, my coffee? The audacity of the young people these days, mate. It just blows my mind.
Yeah.
Everything's free. Oh, I can just help myself.
Yeah.
So when your daughter comes to stay with you, you expect her to pay for stuff.
Totally,
and,
man.
And not do chores like unpack the dishwasher and not offer to make tea.
Well, at least get it right, Keyzie.
Right.
Exactly. If you're going to do the job, then do it properly, is my
If
attitude.
you're going to do a job, you do the job right, Keyzie.
Right.
And seriously, I don't charge you like the full amount. It's half of what I charge other people to stay with me.
How long's she staying?
About 2 weeks, it turns out.
Right.
You'll be making a pretty penny off that,
Yeah,
will you?
I'm not doing too bad. And it's good too because you can get your stuff through customs and stuff like that.
course
I mean,
you can.
not illicit stuff. I mean,
No,
from the duty free and stuff like
Right.
that.
Cutting the darts.
But just
Chockies.
the chic of it, mate.
Oh, I know.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Sits down. Oh, how are you guys going? Well,
Would you
do you
mind-
mind watching Sister Wives?
Yeah.
You don't just come in here and immediately start disrupting my wife Terry's and my routine. Thanks very much. Keep your bloody questions to yourself. Thank you.
If you wanted to know how we are, you wouldn't have moved away. But now that you moved away, you don't get to know how we are.
Thank you, Mike.
Right.
But I mean, for you, what's the limit in terms of family staying?
We've got 3 at the moment.
Yes.
That's including me and
Wait,
my
what?
wife and my kid.
So you got no one staying?
But that's family, isn't it? They're all staying.
Oh, yeah.
We're all
Extra
staying
family.
there. Extra family.
Yeah.
I don't think there is a limit because I've had them all there. There is no limit. How many kids can you have, and how quickly can you pump out the kids? There's no limit. How are you asking me what the limit to my patience is?
Yes.
Oh, 4? Nah, 3.
Oh. Tune. Bit of Queens in the Stone Age. Has anyone else out there got people staying around, family staying around that they want to get rid of? Because we can help you with that. Text us 3483, let us know.
It sounds like you're going to murder them.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Lincoln Park there on the radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. You were saying there, Mogi, your lovely wife, going to Harry Styles tonight.
Yeah, that's right. Well, her sister and her sister's mate have come up from Wellington, so travelled a long way.
Yeah.
A lot of money to go to these concerts, man. Like hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Totally, mate.
Travel
totally.
and all of that sort
he
of
ain't
thing.
cheap either.
Oh, he ain't cheap, man.
Yeah.
And he's playing out at Mount Smart, so it's in front of 100,000 people out there.
That's
Bloody,
massive.
this big crowd. But I think he's been here before, and my wife's sister met him there.
Yeah.
He's flying her up in a private jet. So
Yeah,
bring,
nice.
bring a mate.
Nice.
And, yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So she
And he's
knows
hot.
him.
Yeah,
She knows him.
totally.
Yeah. He's
Well,
just
he-
a person, Keyzie.
No, I know. but
He's just a
it's-
person, Keyzie.
He's one of the most famous people in the
Yeah,
world.
you're
though.
making it weird.
Funnily enough, he actually gave me a call when he got here and wanted to know if he could get on the big show. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, Harry, look.
Just not our cup of tea.
And also, you know, we've got some great chats for today's show, so I don't know that we can fix it up, but I'm going to meet up with him after the gig. And
Really? We could have had Harry Styles.
had a few beersies and stuff. Watch all the ladies swooning over him, because
Yeah.
he's a looker.
Oh, he's a looker, and he's a groover and a mover and a shaker,
Oh,
Keyzie.
and
And that's
can-
the thing about him.
Right.
He's got some sick duds. He's
Yeah.
always calling me up for fashion advice. I'm like, dude.
You
Yeah.
know him as well.
And listen, he is good in the sack.
Oh, look,
How-
I don't want
You know,
to get...
because sometimes pretty boys aren't that great in the sack.
That's right.
But he knows what he's doing, Keyzie, trust me.
He
Well-
can be a bit of a dead weight, you know. Often times you'll find that Keyzie,
Right.
you know, just sort of, you know.
I mean, I
you know
probably
what you
won't.
like.
I probably won't.
But I just want to be very, very clear about this. He is an absolute Lothario
Oh.
in between the sheets.
Yeah,
How do you guys know this?
Because usually I find as uglier people are generally better at,
They
at
put more of an
making
effort
love.
in.
And when Harry and I first got together, I was like, oh, I bet he's going to be a real prima donna looking
A real
at himself.
dud. Real dud.
Looking at himself in the mirror while he makes love to
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
he was like, oh, this is going to be good.
But actually,
He was just-
it was all about me and my pleasure, and
He
I
was
appreciate
dead eyeing
that.
you the whole time,
Oh,
eh?
yeah. It was intimate.
How do you guys know Harry Styles? Like, have you worked with
Have you
him?
not heard of him before? Well, he was in One Direction first.
No, I know
Yeah.
of Harry
and then
Styles.
they sort of went solo. I think there was a bit of friction within One Direction, man.
Wow,
Ultimately,
that was
they
because
sort of
I was,
broke up.
I was sleeping with most
Yeah,
of them, and then they found out.
Because, of course, Zayn and Liam were furious
yeah,
about that.
yeah.
I mean, they were all pretty young, Jase.
You know,
No, not at the point that I joined the party.
Right, yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Just double checking there.
And Zayn was a very emotional kind of guy
Oh,
too.
oh,
and
yeah,
He bonded with me, and it was like, Zayn, I'm with Harry now.
yeah, that's right. So he
Right.
ended up going up with one of the Hadids.
Oh, really? Who,
Yeah,
Jase
yeah,
or Zayn?
Nah, Zayn, I think.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, but started out doing security, and then one thing led to another, and you know, Didage.
So you started off running security for Harry Styles.
No, One Direction, man. Are you listening?
One
man?
Direction.
Yes.
Honestly, sometimes
I know, just straight over the head.
I know Harry's not our demographic, right? We don't play Harry Styles, but
he likes being called Harold.
Harold. So,
yeah, so it's Harry to his fans, but it's Harold to his mates.
right,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I should call him Harry then because I don't know him.
Yeah, you don't know him.
And
And,
let me
actually,
just-
if you called him Harold, I'd be deeply offended.
Right.
And let me just say, Keyzie, he's my cup of tea in the boudoir.
And
He
he's
might
my
not-
cup of tea as well, but he'd take one look at you
What?
and he'd drop his steam.
I don't want to. I don't want to shag. I don't want to shag Harry
Well,
Styles.
it's not on the table, man. It's not an option, right?
not
I'm just telling you
happening,
that
you
right
don't
now.
worry about it.
Right. Forget about it.
I mean, I'm sure.
Forget about it. Pull it out of your mind.
Keyzie, Harry Styles is not going to shag you, all right?
No matter how much you want him to.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Nirvana there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. This glorious afternoon. The time is 4:39. Now, listen, we've got this amazing prize to give away. You and two mates to Melbourne to see the Smashing Pumpkins live, as well as Jane's Addiction, Mogi, and
Yeah.
professional wrestling as well, just to chuck something different in the hat there.
Now, I've heard something about this, and I know that you're up on this, Keyzie. You probably won't know about this, but another sort of depth, another element that's been added to this competition is that you now have to do a Billy Corgan impression. The world is a vampire. Okay? So that's just part of it.
Is that officially? Because I haven't been told that.
Yeah, well, we just thought we'd keep it from you because you start asking too many questions.
Yeah,
like
totally.
is this true?
Are we sure
You're
this
a
is
real
it?
buzzkill, actually, Keyzie.
Well, no, I'm just trying to do my job. Just trying to do a good job.
But that is true. That's been put in the mix, hasn't it?
That's right. So if you're going to call up on 0800 Hauraki to get thrown into the draw for 3 mates to Melbourne to go and see the Smashing Pumpkins, Jane's Addiction and some wrestling, while getting free accommodation, free flights, free transfers, and between $2 and $5 million spending money,
yes,
or having the Smashing Pumpkins come over to stay at your house for a year and to make your breakfast and that,
right?
Then as soon as we say, "G'day, how's it going?" you got to go, "The world is a vampire."
And does it have to be that exact?
Because you do a good impression, don't you, Keyzie, of that?
The world is a vampire.
Really good.
Yeah, that is so good.
Yeah,
man.
Thanks, guys. I actually thought that was quite good. Why are you laughing at that?
No, it was ace.
It was
Keyzie.
really good.
It was really, really.
That's going to come in real handy.
Do it again.
Thank you. The world is a vampire.
Oh wow, man! Gee, seriously, like if I wasn't looking at you while you were doing that, I would have thought that was him.
Right? Yeah.
Seriously, man.
Who, Billy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So what we're going to do is you can call us on 0800 Hauraki to get in the draw to win that amazing prize, because you've got to be in to win, don't you, Mogi?
Hey, this is the thing, Keyzie, and write this down.
What?
You've got to be in it to win it.
The Hauraki Big Show Podcast.
The world is a vampire.
It's Radio Hauraki's 3 mates to Melbourne to see the Smashing Pumpkins. Let's get another great New Zealander in the draw.
Yes, indeed. Let's get a couple, in fact. Melissa from Auckland, how's life?
Good.
That's
How
good.
are you?
Yeah, I'm very good, thanks, Melissa. You sound like you're in great form.
I am. I love Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah, fair enough. Great stuff. And what do you do for a crust, Melissa?
I'm a boring IT professional.
Backbone! Do you have a favourite lyric from a Smashing Pumpkins song, Melissa?
The world is a vampire.
Can we just give it the prize now, fellas? I mean,
you can't.
Oh, no, we've got to give people the option. Say you did win this prize, Melissa. Who are you taking with you?
My daughter, who's sitting beside me, because I'm just introduced her to 90s grunge, and of course I'd have to take the original bogan, my husband.
Yeah,
nice.
Legend,
Good on you,
Melissa.
mate.
Well, I tell you what, you're in the draw, so stay on the line. And our good mate Pugs in Studio B will look after you, all right?
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Good on you, mate. Matthew, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, you guys are awesome.
Oh,
The world is a vampire. Oh, how good would they be? And being caught stealing.
Exactly, mate. Bit of Jane's Addiction as well. It'd be a hell of a gig.
Yeah.
It would be absolutely banging. I don't know if I'd take the missus, eh?
Oh, that's the
I'd
spirit,
rather
mate.
go with
Some mates.
some mates and just drown some cans and go along and get steamed. Maybe do a steamer at the concert.
Yeah, boy.
Good on you, Matthew.
Jeez, he's just shot up the list, hasn't he?
Matthew.
Yes.
What do you do for a crust, by the way, mate?
I'm a registered nurse.
Backbone! Good on you, mate.
Sister.
Yeah, that's tough work, so good on you.
Yeah, man. My
you're a
mum was a
legend.
registered nurse. Any relation?
Who, Marge?
Yeah, Marge.
Marge. Everyone knows Marge.
Yeah, good. She's a backbone.
My daughter's a registered nurse as well there, Matthew.
Oh well, it's we're pretty important people. When you're sick, you need us.
I agree. The only complaint I got about registered nurses is you get paid too much.
Shut the front door.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Good
Well,
on you, mate.
I tell you what, Matthew, you stay on the line too, mate, and Pugs will sort you out in Studio B, all right?
Cheers, thanks, guys.
Good on you, mate.
Oh, backbone.
He was a backbone,
Yeah,
wasn't he?
good
There's a
bastard.
couple of good backbones there, actually.
Yeah.
And I like that he potentially is going to do a steamer at the concert.
You like
Yeah.
that?
A bit of a Keyzie.
What, doing a steamer at a concert?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like that, do you?
Because you used to just go to concerts just to do a steamer, didn't you?
Oh,
you weren't
yeah,
really
yeah.
interested in music, just wanted to
Yeah.
curl one out.
That's right. I think the first one I ever did was at UB40, Rotorua International Stadium, and
You be steaming.
Pooh B40 I would have gone for, but
Yeah.
all good.
Okay, good. Oh. Here you go. Bit of Pink Floyd.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
God's sake, Keyzie, eyes to the front. They're just unbelievable. Hey, now, we put it out there. If you need financial advice, Mogi and I are very experienced men in the marketplace. Have you made up that sting for us, Keyzie?
Oh, do you want a sting for that?
Oh, my God.
God.
This is the radio, Keyzie.
You
The radio. You've got to have a sting for everything you do.
What the bloody hell, man?
Oh, no, this one will do. This one will do the job.
Renovation Chat with Jason Mike.
That'll do, sort of renovating your financial situation.
That was really good.
Yeah, well done,
thanks,
Keyzie.
no worries,
well
fellas.
done.
Good
You're on
thinking
fire
on your
today,
feet
mate.
there, brother.
Yeah.
Over that hangover from the Monday, and you're firing on all cylinders today, aren't you?
Hey, here's a text on 3483. Don't forget all the texts. Go in the draw to win some tickets to Champions, brand new film.
Yes.
Hey, this is from Robbie. Can you explain why when you get like $1 chips, you get bugger all nowadays, whereas in the olden days, you got like heaps?
Yeah, it's an interesting question because I remember when I used to buy my lunch at school, Mogi, for 20 cents, I could get a packet of chicken chips, a pie, and a donut.
I remember when I used to be able to get $1 mixture of lollies.
Yes.
You get 100 lollies.
Yes.
Because it was the 1 cent pieces. And
Yeah.
remember they brought the 5 cent pieces in. They said, well, look, we promise you, you're going to be able to get five lollies for 5 cents. And I thought to myself, this stinks of bullshit.
Yeah.
Sure enough, when they came out, you were straight into 3 for 5 cents, which is a rip-off immediately. So I'm losing lollies already as a kid.
Yeah.
And then within about 2 to 3 months, we're down to 1 lolly for 5 cents. So it's a huge loss for the kids out there. And this is a similar sort of thing. Some things when it comes to your finances, man, I don't know, man. It's just it's like voodoo,
Mate, all I will say in terms of remedy, you start buying your own potatoes, making your own chips.
That's
you
a
know
good
what I
idea,
mean?
man.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Hey, that's the thing, Jase. That's great advice because
Thank you.
you can sort of tell a man where to buy some cheap chips, but you show him how to grow a potato.
Thank you.
And he'll eat chips for the rest of his life until he runs out of potatoes.
Oh, it's like teach a man to fish.
What?
What are you talking about?
G'day, sickos. Recently got a pay rise. Wondering which pokey machine is best to invest the extra income. Cheers.
Queen of the Nile.
Yeah, always Queen of the Nile. It's a guaranteed win.
Maxi bet. Douche, douche, douche. Bang, 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 bang. Man, I'm getting itchy fingers just thinking about it.
And because he's just had a pay rise, even if it doesn't work out, he hasn't lost anything.
No, exactly.
You know what
it's
I mean?
a win-win.
What about this? How do I save money for the brothel every week and also pay off my mortgage?
That's a classic, isn't it?
Yeah,
Bloody Joe there. The trick there is...
If I had $1 for every time I bloody heard that question,
Really?
I'd be
Yeah.
a billionaire.
Yeah.
Right.
The trick to that is you've got to run a brothel out of your house.
Oh, yeah.
And that way you can pay off your mortgage at the same time as you're indulging in the ladies of the night.
Right,
Or
yeah.
men of the night.
Right.
Whatever you fancy.
We got it all down
we
here.
get
at
it, we get it.
Bogey's Brothel.
What's a good place to start with investing $1,000? I haven't invested before, but I'd like to start. Thanks. That's from Millie.
Wonder if that's my daughter, Millie.
Could be.
Because she actually asked me for $1,000 today.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you reckon?
In terms of investments?
Yes.
NFTs.
Oh, that's good.
Non-fungible tokens.
Yeah, totally, mate. She is a
There's
money
no
winner
bottom to
all
that
over.
market. That's just going to climb and climb. Oh, outside of that, I would go gear, and that's either your marijuana, pills,
Right.
any kind of snort. As long as you're not, don't try your own supply, Keyzie. That's
Yeah,
my only
yeah.
thing.
Oh, totally,
With
mate.
a beak like yours.
And
can talk.
you know what I mean? And also, buy you a couple of ounces there, just break them up into little bullies.
Right.
Beautiful.
Well, here's
You're
his
making
final-
a real-
And if you know any schools around, man, you just get down there. You've got to start them young.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
okay.
totally.
One last question. Hey, guys, in need of some financial advice, please. Should I put my house on red or black?
Red. Keep those questions coming, by the way, if you need more answers. In the meantime, the Audio Slave.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Audio Slave there on the radio, Hauraki Big Show, Tuesday afternoon, 18 minutes past 5 o'clock. And we just mentioned noses there before, fellas, and you both have got a couple of snouts on you, don't you?
A couple of beakers, yeah.
Have you ever sort of considered snipping off a couple of centimetres?
Off my downstairs?
No, off your snoz.
Oh, I have off my downstairs.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's too big, you know what I mean? But my nose, I could.
I think
I was actually just looking at you in side profile there, Keyzie.
right, because I'm looking at you in straight profile, and that's a snoz.
And you've got a very, I don't know if anyone has ever said this to you got a very Roman nose.
Oh, yeah. That's what they say to people with massive honkers.
Yeah, because it roams all over your face.
That's actually really funny. I think per capita, this show would have the biggest noses in radio.
There's a lot of nose.
I would say between the three of us, there is no radio show on the planet that comes close to the snoz of the Big Show.
No, I agree with that. And it is interesting because Keyzie, with your snout,
right,
it doesn't work either because it's all clogged up.
I can't breathe through it.
Yeah.
So it's purely decorative.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's a hell of a decoration.
Well, it's more of an abomination, really, isn't it?
Is this what this break is? Just
No,
because you've got quite a fat nose.
Yeah,
yours is really wide.
I've got a wide nose.
And you've got a combination of the two.
Yeah, well, not really.
Nah, yeah.
Mine's just a thin, humongous. It's sort of like a shark's fin.
Right, yeah.
Off a great white. But it's a big thing to have in the middle of your head.
I go killer whale.
Yeah. Oh, I just wondered if you guys had ever considered having any work done.
Keyzie has.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty happy I'm pretty happy with my nose.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How come?
I mean, even though mine doesn't work as well as yours, you know, you guys must be able to smell so much stuff with those couple of honkers you guys are rocking.
Oh, totally we can, mate, totally. Yeah. And you'll find if you just lay off the beersies, Keyzie, that nose might function a little bit better. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Just because yours is lit up like Rudolph. It's like bright red.
Have you got some major nest action going on in there or something? I don't know. Maybe there's just a bit too much dense forestry in there.
In my nose?
Yeah, you need to clean it up a bit.
Of a clean out.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Because your septum's deviated, eh, Mike?
Yeah, mine has, man.
Yeah.
Mine's completely on the wonk.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Oh, I can't remember, actually.
It's just wandering around with a big honker on yourself. You just bump it into stuff.
I actually was coming around a corner and somebody rode into it on a push bike.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Red hot chili peppers there on the radio Hauraki Big Show. We had a bit of a financial special earlier on in the show. People are still firing through their questions on 3483 asking for financial advice, Mogi.
We've been absolutely inundated.
Is that a new... Okay. Here's a text for you. How do I pay off my mortgage when I can't afford to?
Ooh, well, this is a thing at the moment, isn't it, Jase? You know, people are getting flipped upside down in their houses. They're negatively geared. They call it Keyzie.
Yes.
Is that when you have negative equity or whatever?
Yeah, you owe more money than your house is worth.
Man.
And then, of course, your bloody interest rates go through the roof. Stick-ups. I go for stick-ups.
Yeah.
Armed hold-ups.
Oh.
You take a bank holiday.
Right.
I prefer to go armed robbery.
Right, so you take a bank holiday and then you rob people.
Banks.
Oh, yeah,
Not people.
Oh, you do a bank robbery?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But not the one you work at. They might recognise you. I'm not the one you got your mortgage. They might recognise you.
Right.
Yeah. Also, just on that front, Maggie, what you can do is something a little bit less confrontational is get to know some old people.
Oh, yeah,
and just weasel your way in there and see what their financial situation is.
Yeah.
What is your financial situation like, Jase?
Pretty good, thanks.
See what I was doing? I was pretending you were... here's another text on 3483. Hey, is crypto a safe bet at the moment? Question mark.
Oh, crypto's more safe than money.
Mate.
Really?
Dead set. Hundy.
Right, do you have any sort of favourites that you'd invest in?
Well, Bitcoin's a classic, isn't it?
Yeah.
The OG, the original. Shark coin is a big one that's coming out now.
Shark coin?
Shark.
Yeah.
Oh, Shark coin.
Shark coin.
That's one Jason and I have sort of got him behind.
Yeah.
So more money you can put into that. That's never going to collapse. A lot of people, there's a lot of industry professionals are saying that's a pyramid scheme.
Right.
Bullshit.
It just occurred to me, actually, Mogi, while we were talking about this, actually, that, you and I should set up a bit of a fund for people that want to put money in and, we can invest it for them.
That's a good idea, man.
High risk, high return.
Yeah.
Here's another question on 3483. Should I sell my house, make an overall loss of 50 grand, but then come out with 75k cash and travel the world?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good.
Yeah?
Or not.
Yes,
maybe not.
Whatever you're into, I guess. What's the best way to double my money? Is it still to fold it in half and put it back in my pocket? Question.
No, pokies.
Pokies, right, okay.
Or red or black. Yeah.
Red or black's good.
Someone's texted here.
Toss a coin.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Someone's text here on 3483. If you try to rob a bank, wouldn't they recognise you with that massive schnoz hanging out?
Oh, that's a good question, actually. Yeah, they might think it was old Keyzie.
That's true, because you'd have the mask over your face
Right,
there, and
yeah,
it'd be
that's
like
like
a...
The police would turn up and they'd say to the teller, so what kind of gun did he have? And she'd say, I don't know, all I could see is this massive honker.
The Hauraki Big Show Podcast.
Bit of you two there to finish up. Always this time of the day, we love to know what people are having for tea. So text us 3483 and give Keyzie something to read after 6 o'clock.
We got BK vouchers on offer if you do so.
Yeah, bloody oaths. Bloody. You know what you're eating tonight? No.
Can't remember.
Well, think about it. We'll come back to it.
Okay.
Yeah, good plan, actually.
Yeah,
good plan.
clever, eh?
Yeah, very good stuff.
The Hauraki Big Show Podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Tuesday evening. As always, at this time of the day, we're talking food. What are the people eating there, Keyzie, on 3483?
Don't forget, keep those texts coming through. We've got BK vouchers to give away.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, including the new Ghost Pepper Whopper.
Oh, yum!
Oh, and it's so good.
Yeah.
It is good, man.
I told you last night I got BK on the way home for the little one.
Oh, what did you get, man?
That's exactly what she got. She wanted one of those burgers.
What, a Ghost Pepper Whopper?
Yes.
Did she go
Ghost Pepper Whoppers are good, man.
Yeah, they're very good.
Rebel or regular?
Pardon?
Did she go regular or rebel?
Rebel.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah,
They're good eating, man.
And
Have you had one of those before, man?
Yeah, I've had one,
Yeah, they're good, man.
Remember we ate them that day? I had one and then Jase had two.
What?
Yeah, I did have two. They were that good.
Oh, I remember you had two, Jase.
Yeah, I had
only
two.
had the one.
I usually have two, though.
Mine was cold.
Yeah.
But it was still nice.
So good, though,
Yeah, it was good. What are the people eating on 3483, Keyzie?
Oh, do you still want to know?
Yeah, well, obviously.
All right. G'day, boys. Not having dinner tonight. Straight to dessert. Going to go for a banana split. That's from Derek.
That just...
What?
It reeks of a lie to me.
Yeah, it absolutely reeks of a lie.
I don't know why you make them up, man. They're pouring
Keyzie,
in on the text
I'm
machine, man.
staring at about 50 of the bastards. Just read them out. And then you go and just make up banana split nonsense.
What do you mean?
Nobody eats banana splits, Keyzie.
Exactly.
Nobody. That's how I knew it was a lie.
Yes.
Nobody eats them.
Right. How about this text here? G'day, lads. I've got some leftover rice risotto I've been eating for the last...
Who calls it risotto?
I've been eating for the last 4 days. Going to have it again. I'm pretty damn sick of it, though.
I'll just interrupt you there.
That's from
Jase,
Edgar.
can you tell me what a risotto is?
Well, it depends, actually, because you can buy your cheap ones in the old supermarket. They're like your beef risotto.
What is a risotto?
It's
like a rice
dish.
pasta.
Oh, risotto.
Yeah.
Oh, risotto.
A risotto.
Sorry, risotto.
Yeah. Say it properly, Keyzie, for God's sake.
Yeah, so
hey,
that's good.
I tell you what, keep those texts coming in on 3483 because we do have BK vouchers to give
Oh,
away.
yeah. We're going to give them out too.
Oh, bloody oath we are.
Yeah. And we can't get rid of them fast enough. I'll tell you what.
Oh, mate,
People
flying
are
out the
loving
door. Oh, speaking of loving it, here's Green Day.
The Hauraki Big Show Podcast.
AC/DC there on the radio, Hauraki Big Show. What do you do, mate, because you mentioned earlier that you've got a lot of family staying over at the moment.
Yeah.
What do you do on the food front there? Do you have to, is there lots of different sort of...
dietary requirements.
Dietary requirements.
I'm not too sure, actually. Well, a couple of them are only staying tonight.
Yes,
Then we've
okay.
got Grandma Sue will be there for a week.
Yes.
But we've got the food boxes.
Oh, okay.
So I guess it's just going to be, it is what it is, I guess, to a greater or lesser extent.
Shut up and eat it.
Yeah, well, yeah. And I mean, if you want something else, feel free to help yourself.
Yes.
And we'll just bill you at the end, you know?
Absolutely. What did you run with for dinner last night, Keyzie?
Oh, we had this like chicken noodle thing. Not
Don't
very
like
good.
that?
Nah, I didn't like it.
Really?
Yeah.
It was broth. Was it a bit of a broth?
A what?
A broth.
Oh, broth. No, it was like a vermicelli noodle type situation.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
It was gross.
I'm running with honey chicken soy tonight.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
so
eh?
good.
What am I
Yeah.
having? Tofu, marinated tofu.
Marinated tofu.
So good.
What's it marinated
in a honey glaze,
Oh, yeah.
and it's sort of in a Vietnamese bun.
Oh, so good. Hey, what are the people saying on 3483? Because we've got to give some BK vouchers away there, Keyzie.
Yeah, keep those texts coming in. We want to know what you're having for dinner, who you are, where you are, all that sort of stuff.
Well, no.
What?
We just want to know what they're having for dinner.
But it
Not
adds...
who you are, where you are.
No, but it adds to it. You know, for example, this text here. G'day, guys. Rodney here from Albany. Where's Albany?
You don't know where Albany is?
Oh, is that in Auckland?
Yes.
Yeah, that's in Auckland.
Just out
North Shore, you
the
goose.
North Shore.
Making chicken wraps with sour cream, sweet chili sauce, and lettuce.
Oh, yum.
Yeah.
Say that again. I wasn't paying attention.
Making chicken wraps with sour cream, sweet chili sauce, and lettuce.
Hate wraps. What else you got there, Keyzie?
G'day, boys. Going to grab a pie from the old Supo. Wouldn't mind a bit of BK.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Get them both.
Yeah, you have both.
Yeah.
Put a tick by that, will you, Pugs? Thanks,
tick,
mate.
Tick, circle it, underline it.
Yeah.
Put a pin in it.
What about this one here? Gonna make a fish pie when I get home. No egg.
Yum.
Peas?
Dunno.
Can you ask them, please?
What? If you're listening to the show and you sent the fish pie text in,
Just text them back. You can text them back.
No.
Yeah,
It's
just
just
text
faster
them.
if I just say
No,
it on the
faster
radio.
if you text it.
Just on the fish pie, though, a bit of horseradish on top of that, Mogi.
Horseradish, man, is a really massively underrated.
Totally.
What about a bit of lemon zest?
Oh, God.
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Cool there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening. But right now it's time for... What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue.
Watched The Last of Us last night, but not last night's episode, last week's episode.
Yes.
It was an episode where two characters, one old, one existing, and one never before seen character.
Yes.
Sort of like an origining story, like that one that happened in episode 3.
Yes.
It was a boring episode. I like what they're trying to do, but it was boring.
Yeah.
And my wife even said to me, I wish we'd turned that off.
Yeah.
And it's unacceptable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In this day and age, to have a bad episode of television.
Totally.
You think I've got nothing better to do? I don't.
You're a busy
but you
man.
don't know that.
You're a busy man.
I could have been in bed, man.
Mate, and I'm working hard for it to not be the case, have a massive resentment towards Keyzie that he forced us into watching this show.
You started watching it
Because
without
it's
me.
like,
No, here we
it's
go.
like, it's now, what was that episode? Episode
7.
7 hours of my life wasted.
That's right.
And I'm filthy about it.
Oh,
Keyzie crapping on about the show over and over and over and over and over. So Hoodie J makes the effort to please Keyzie. Waste of my time.
It is.
Waste of my wife's time.
I tell you what he's done. I hope you don't mind me saying this. He's made you look like an absolute fool.
Yes.
Right, I've done that.
You've made me look like a fool. You've made Mogi look like a fool.
To a lesser extent.
Don't
And
say that I've made me
look like an absolute fool,
Right.
Keyzie.
Can I just say, you guys started watching it first. I then started watching it because you said, and I quote, the third episode was an historic piece of television.
In the sense
how
that it's
good it
already
was.
been on TV.
No, you said...
It's in the
No,
past.
you said it was a genuine moment of television history.
Excuse
and it was
me,
groundbreaking.
Keyzie. I think you'll recall
What?
that Mogi actually made the point that I damned that episode.
That's right.
And there was evidence of me damning that episode.
Yeah, but you
there
were sort
was
of...
audio, Keyzie, of me damning that episode. How dare you?
So you're saying because there's audio of you doing it, it's 100%... You love that episode. Okay, look. I also said last week that I didn't enjoy that episode,
Oh,
remember?
didn't you not?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
And it's based on a piece of downloadable content that came out after the original game, and they just
Yeah.
slotted it in the middle of the story, and I was like, that's a really random place for that to be.
Right.
And I also, yeah. Tonight's episode, though, I bet it'll be a lot better. Well, last night's one or whatever.
I tell you
Big
what,
chat about it.
I tell you
Apparently
what.
the viewership has gone up from the first episode to the 8th. It's gone up 75%.
Wow.
That's
At
because of
eight-
this segment.
8.5 million viewers last week, and that's in Palmerston North alone.
Wow, that's incredible. Have you guys started watching War of the Worlds yet?
No.
I did hear that Matt Heath is watching it.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Very
yeah,
good.
he's into it.
Can I just say, if I recommend a TV show, will you guys ever watch it?
Potentially, like we have with this one.
Well,
but
you
this
started-
is the thing. This puts a bad taste in our mouths.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm not
You
doing
got to
celebrity.
do something that's good. So the only other thing we know that you like is CTI, Buzzy
Celebrity
Islands
Treasure
1
Island.
through 6.
That's PlayStation game. Yeah.
And I don't know, sort of
Wellington Paranormal.
oh, WP, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're only human.
I hate that show.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. The White Stripes here on the radio, Hauraki Big Show, Tuesday evening. Now, the Three Mates to Melbourne. What an amazing prize that is.
Yeah.
To see Smashing Pumpkins live in concert, along with
Jane's Addiction.
along with professional wrestling.
Wrestling.
How good, man. You get accommodation, you get pocket money, you get flights, all sorted out. You don't have to do a thing apart from have a good time.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And then the thing about it is, you will notice in the small print there that if you don't have a good time, then you're going to have to give all the money back and all the flights and everything.
Yes, you have to pay for everything.
Yeah.
That's part of the deal.
Because if we're going to go through all this effort and then you're not even going to bother having a good time, then we should have given it to somebody else.
Yeah, totally.
And we will.
Yes.
So you are going to have to pay for it.
So how are we going to gauge if they have a good time or not?
How much smiling there is in their social media posts.
Right. Exactly.
How much gushing.
And if I see someone, putting that prize on, like Trade Me or something like that, I'm going to be absolutely filthy.
Right.
You take the present, you accept it, and you have a good time.
That's right. There's no re-gifting.
No.
Right. Did you know the wrestling team that's coming over, NWA, is actually founded by Billy Corgan from the Smashing Pumpkins?
Keyzie, who doesn't know that? Honestly.
What a stupid point that was.
Well, I think there's people listening that
Mind
wouldn't
you,
know
I
that.
can see you you'd be into your WWF, wouldn't you?
No,
I can
NWA.
see Keyzie with your backwards cap on going, woohoo! Dadoosh, the Terminator, dadoosh.
The Terminator? Could you learn some wrestlers, please?
The Bushmen.
The Bushmen, the Bushwhackers.
Dadoosh.
That was about 30 years ago.
Randy
Bam
Savage.
Bam Gigolo.
Bam Bam Bigelow. And Randy Savage, Macho Man.
Yeah, Macho Man, Randy Savage. I
Yeah.
remember him. He was a blondie, wasn't he?
I don't know, you tell me, Jase.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that was before my time, so. But if you are keen to get yourself in the draw tomorrow all day,
Sorry,
make
what
sure
are we talking about?
3 Mates to Melbourne.
Oh, yeah. Have you heard about this, man?
Oh, what?
Looks
No.
good, man. Smashing Pumpkins, James
Amazing.
Addiction,
Yeah.
wrestling.
Is there wrestling?
Oh, yeah.
Free accommodation,
That's
spending
amazing.
money. If you want to get yourself in the draw tomorrow, listen to Hauraki.
I mean, the
call us.
accommodation's
Can you let me?
The accommodation's not free, Keyzie. It's got to be paid for. It's just not paid for by
We're
the
not
people
made
that
of
win
money,
it.
man.
That's why we say it's free, because they're not paying for it.
Yeah,
We're covering
Well,
it.
it's not free, though, because someone is paying
Yeah,
for
but
it.
they don't need to worry about that.
You got to be in to win, Keyzie.
Totally, mate. Sorry, what were you saying?
If you'd like to win that prize, listen to Radio Hauraki tomorrow and the next day, because basically we're drawing it Friday, and especially on the big show, we like to put several people in the draw at once, all right? So listen out for the cue to call there.
What prize?
The Hauraki Big Show Podcast.
Hey, I just want to say there how much I massively appreciate you backbones listening to the show. Because, if you think about it, Mogi, if people didn't listen to the show, what would be the point?
I'd still get paid. Probably the money.
Oh, yeah, actually, it's not that important, really, is it?
No.
Well, I mean, it's pretty important. We do radio, and you can't do radio without listeners.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you can still do radio.
Remember
yeah.
your night show, man?
Yeah, exactly.
You did it every night for years, nobody listening.
Exactly, Keyzie.
How dare you insult the night show?
I know the night show was brilliant.
Yeah,
thanks, man. Yeah, thanks.
Now, listen, Mogi, what are you up to
Just
tonight?
no one listened to it.
Well, the missus is going to Harry Styles.
Oh, yes.
So I'll be staying at home, dancing around in the nud.
Yeah, nice.
Mogi Styles.
Yeah, Mogi Styles. All the curtains open, etc., terrorising the neighbours, that sort of jazz.
Yeah, good stuff, mate. With a half mongrel.
Oh, half to full, 3/4.
Yeah. Nah. Hey, what are you doing, Keyzie?
I'm going to go home there, watch last night's episode of The Last of Us, put the wife bed, play PlayStation. Probably have a small glass of port at some stage there.
Oh, nice.
God.
While
Do you
I'm
have a
watching
chat to your wife about cheese and jams?
Oh, my
brother?
God. We could get some cheese. What's up? I said once that I bought some nice cheese, and now I'm like a cheese and jam guy. And it was
It's all good,
chutney,
Keyzie. It's all
not
good.
jam. All right? Jeez.
Yeah.
What are you doing tonight, Jase?
I'm going to go home, feed my daughter, give her painkillers,
Oh, she's under the weather.
You should take some as well for your leg.
get my pipe out.
Oh, yeah.
That's
I
right, 'cause
mentioned
you've
the
taken
show.
up pipes. Yeah.
Yeah, and probably watch a bit of TV.
Last of Us, right?
Nah, I can't. I got to wait for my wife to get home.
So we're not going to be able to debrief this tomorrow like we're supposed to?
No.
Oh, she's still not home, your wife. I thought she was home today.
She was home today, but she doesn't start work tomorrow till midday, so she's coming home in the morning.
Ah.
Right.
Who's going to clean the house?
All right, you mad bastards, take care. Listen to the podcast, listen to the outro, get into it, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.